Hey there, and welcome. I'm going to breeze through some pretty cool things you might be surprised to learn. Hope you enjoy it. Here we go. Armadillo shells are bulletproof. One man in Texas was hospitalized when a bullet he shot at an armadillo ricocheted off the animal and hit him in the jaw. True story. India produces, consumes, and exports the most chili peppers in the world. These days, they not only eat and grow more than anyone else, but this is where you'll find some of the spiciest peppers, such as the bhoot jolokia. A single cloud may look light and fluffy, but it can actually weigh around 550 tons or more. That's because it's made up of trillions of water droplets and ice particles. Now that's pretty heavy stuff. Cheetahs are not only the fastest land animals, capable of reaching speeds of up to 70 miles per hour or 112 kilometers per hour, but they can also accelerate from 0 to 60 miles per hour in just a few seconds. Artificial sweeteners might not be as sweet as you think. More and more studies have shown that people who drink one or more artificially sweetened drinks per day are almost 3 times more likely to develop dementia. Breakfast. It isn't necessarily the most important meal of the day, as some might argue. The only reason this became a popular idea is because a company called General Foods used this as a marketing campaign in 1944. It's been said that they coined the phrase simply to sell more of their cereal grape nuts.
Because a rooster's crow can reach 140 decibels, they have acquired built-in earplugs. Researchers explain that as it tilts its head up to crow, their external auditory canals close, preventing loud sound from coming in and doing damage. Which begs the question, who cock-a-doodle knew? The very first pizza was made in Naples, Italy, in the late 18th century. It was simple then: tomato, mozzarella, and basil, each representing the colors of the Italian flag. The tradition of blowing out birthday candles dates back to ancient Greece. The Greeks back then were polytheists and believed that blowing out birthday candles would send their wishes to the gods. You think a hurricane is scary? Imagine hurricane winds up to 2,000 kilometers per hour or 1,300 miles per hour. That is a normal occurrence on Neptune, the furthest planet in our solar system. It also ranks as the coldest planet. A United States park ranger named Roy Cleveland Sullivan, who worked at the Shenandoah National Park in Virginia between 1942 and 1977, was struck by lightning 7 different times. Miraculously, he survived them all and lived to the age of 71. The fastest gust of wind ever recorded on Earth was 407 kilometers per hour or 253 miles per hour. In 1996, a tropical storm off the Australian coast produced 5 extreme 3-second wind gusts, the peak of which was a 253 mile per hour gust.
M&Ms are named after the businessmen who created the candy. Forrest Mars and Bruce Murray didn't have the best relationship, as Mars leveraged Murray out of his 20% share of the business before it became a huge success. The youngest pope in history was Pope Benedict IX, who was about 20 years old when he was elected in 1032. He is also the only person to have been the pope more than once. Listening to music can greatly enhance physical performance. Research has shown that the synchronization of music with repetitive exercise provides enhanced performance. helping people work out for longer and train more efficiently. It's a tradition in Japan to eat KFC, otherwise known as Kentucky Fried Chicken, on Christmas. To ensure they get their chicken, over 3 million people a year pre-order their Christmas meal, often months in advance. A tradition traced to Takeshi Okawara, the manager of the first KFC in Japan, which opened in 1970. Now that's one divided city. Istanbul, in Turkey, is the only city to be located on 2 continents. The western half is located in Europe, while the eastern half is in Asia. Camels store fatty tissue, not water, in their humps. Storing fat in one area helps keep them cooler than if it was distributed across the rest of their body, like fat is in most other animals. Pretty cool stuff, huh? Thanks a bunch for watching, and don't forget to subscribe for more.